I mean, I kind of like Delhi a little bit more here. I feel like Delhi has an easier time playing this, even though Byzantine widely agreed upon to be the second best land civ in the game right after HRE. I would rather beat a Delhi in this matchup.
I don't know. I think especially with this spawn. I mean, the thing about Byzantines is you can choose. Right now, both landmarks are viable. I think you can do both landmarks versus Delhi. You can go, but if you do the winery style, you gotta make sure you don't take any losses, and you have to make sure you make just not enough units to defend and not die. And I don't know, but regardless, I think Byzantines is much favored. I don't know.
Yeah, look, everyone's agreeing that Byzantine is favored. I still would rather beat Delhi here. It's fine. You can all be Byzantine lovers. I enjoy playing Byzantines because I enjoy myself a feudal all in, but still, just New Delhi things. Just dome into pro scouts into House of Learning War Elephants. Yes, I probably gonna die on the way, but I'm gonna die on my feet.
Speaking of Lipany and funky openings with Byzantines, not so much on this Lipany spawn, but sometimes on Lipany you have double berries, and what you can do is you can get your berries on Dark Age and then drop a winery out in the open in between double berries, and then you can go only mercs. What do you think about that?
It sounds beautiful. Please tell me there's a neutral trade post that I'm going to check right now, and it is Royal Knights.
It is.
Valdemar is not gonna use that. Let's be real here.
It's probably yeah. Is it going to be a limited age jab situation? Probably.
I think so,
Could
unfortunately.
also be longbows, but
I mean, we saw the Hippodrome into longbows earlier, but against Delhi, I don't think so. We'll see. See.
I don't know. You can do a hippodrome, and then you can go knights, and then you can mass archers. I think archers from Byzantines is slept upon, especially with a limited A front line.
The thing about Byzantine aggression when you go for the Merc backline with the ranged is they come out so slow that if you don't add archers, you're just hurting yourself. You set yourself up to get defeated until you have like at least 2 sets of mercs out.
Yeah, I mean, also I mean, longbows are the expensive slow ones, right? So
Yes.
longbows are hard to kind of bring those numbers up, especially against Delhi fast mass units kind of play.
If you move out with 1 set of longbows, it's really scary because you don't have enough to actually be real threatening. And like, if
Hmm.
your opponent is Delhi and they have the Ghazis, if you lose that first set, then you can't really catch up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
We'll see. We'll see what he goes with. But I would definitely like to see Knights because right now you can kind of look at the trading posts without having to scout them. Right, the newest patch, so you don't actually have to remember to check the trade posts while you're going by.
Come on, Valdemar. There's a war elephant in the top trade post. Can we get some gulping done? I'm a big fan of the gulp. I've played gulp a few times now. I'm not convinced it's good, and it's very funny.
I mean, it could. I think. I mean, I still definitely think Golden Horn is better, but with a lot of timings that you can do now with the buffs, a lot harder to kill those, cataphracts or those Varangian guards.
Yeah. I mean, so far, we're looking at classic openings from both players. Tower of Victory with the second Scholar coming out right now. We've got
Hmm.
Valdemar opening with the 3 on the gold here, with the winery moving all his food wills over to the berries, and going on the wood now with the barracks coming out. Second cistern over on the left side. I guess he's just buffing his wood gathering. Is this all in range? Wait, Valdemar's
Yeah, I
perspective?
mean, he
Yeah.
goes for limiting for barracks before even seeing the stable, but it's gonna work because it's probably gonna be stable enemies, and we do see a stable coming down.
Oh my god, Delhi opening with a stable? Never seen before. Groundbreaking. Do you just like to switch it up and occasionally open with a blacksmith just because you know there's gonna be a barracks coming out?
Against Byzantines, I probably wouldn't. I think spears are what's it called? Um, Ghazi is still the way to go, but
Yeah, you
maybe
kind
you
of
can
have
also,
to. You kind of have to threaten the
yeah,
winery.
you gotta idle that, both gold and berries too. But maybe what if you open mass spears and then tower rush? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna stop saying weird stuff.
Uh, well, we're totally not drunk yet, but hey, there's still more series to be played, and we're already going deep into it. Valdemar opening with the housing tech here with the border settlements, so getting those scouting houses out. He basically has full vision here. If he puts one here at the bottom, his winery is completely safe from any raids. Two Gazis are out. Let's find where they are. Okay, coming from the top side.
Two Gazis and already two Limitini on the field, so it's not going to be too much of a worry for Valdemar. And now the house tech is actually made more expensive right from last patch, but it's still definitely worth it because instead of a tower, because not everybody can be HRE, right? So you still want that vision.
Yeah. I also feel if you get it immediately after age up, you kind of already make it worth it by not having to like use so much idle time on a vill to build the house.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, you just zoom through a house, especially if you get pop cap. Like, I totally wouldn't get pop cap when I'm playing, but if you
Never.
do, yeah, never. If you do, you can get yourself out of the situation really quick.
Oh, Ghazi coming in here, and this is one hurt villager already. Vault, is he forced to pop Akratoy here? I don't think he can save that guy, even if he does. So that's -1, and the Ghazi stays alive. And the Ghazis actually take out the limit. Wait, was that the wolf?
Oop. Yeah.
I think the wolf just killed the Ghazi.
No, I mean, I think it was a spear hit, but the wolf made it so that I think he had to switch the Gazis is what happened, I think.
Not like this. And Valdemar just immediately going into farms because, it's Byzantines. You can do this. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean,
Sanctity is almost done.
This is the Jav contract, so it's going to be very, very standard play. But I mean, it's strong. It's that comp is very good versus Cav archers. So
yeah,
yeah.
I like this play here, pulling the hurt Ghazi back and healing him back up. Usually you want to do this on the sacred sides, but yeah. 4 Ghazis now circling Vault base.
The only thing with this is that similar to how Malians wouldn't, part of why Malians versus Delhi is a bad matchup is that Malian, the mobility of the army, you can't really contest sites. So in the early game, Delhi really wants to get those sites quick and secure those just to get that trickle. Because right now, Valdemar is getting those farms, and that's the kaboom, right? That's the advantage that Byzantines get. You're going to have so many jobs.
Yeah, Vault needs to pay attention though, because the Ghazis are still circling the base, and he's all the way out that way. Never mind. These villagers building the tower are super exposed. Needs to pull back here. I guess Warsp1te is just gonna commit for this kill. And run away.
Good call. I don't think you're gonna lose any Ghazis yet. Depends on if
Oh my, Warsp1te, save your scholar. Run away! But yeah, so far Warsp1te playing a beautiful game. 2 villager kills, and he has the first sacred site under control. Vault though, massing up, and yeah, we talked about the farms. They're pretty good. They're double dipping. You even get stone when you build them.
That's the one thing that I always was like, why are they cheaper than normal farms? I mean, they made it a little more expensive, but even though, why aren't they just regular farm price? They're better farms in every way, and they also give you stone. And I don't know why can't they just bring themselves to make it 75 instead of, was it 70 now?
I think it is. Was it? It's 70.
I think it is 70.
Yeah, it's 70.
Yeah. It used to be 60, right?
It used to be 60.
Or...
So now you have.
I don't know what.
You have 3 less farms now at the 10-minute mark. It's horrible, unplayable.
Like, what's the thought process behind? Like, I just can't make the 75. I don't know. You get 8 stone from them when you build it.
I think. Is it 4? Wasn't it like a 1 tile? Isn't it that 4 stone? Let me think.
I mean, regardless, both of us pretty good.
No, never mind. Never mind. If you build a 4x4, you get 24. So yeah, this is 8.
Yeah.
The scaling is weird. But yeah, Vault decapping the first sacred. The other one, this is a weird wall. I don't know about this. Talk to me about this wall. Yuck. Make me
I
understand.
think. I mean, I think you can just wall on the forward position, right? Those 3 little wood lines, and then also secure the front side. I mean, the spawn where there's the cliff are already walled the front side, so I don't know why you would want that back wall. It's so much wall.
It is a lot of wall, really. I don't know, maybe you're preparing for the big retreat, so your opponent has to take the short way through the middle and walk around. I'm confused. But yeah, army numbers dead even, and Valdemar currently massing up. Looks like no, he still has 3 on gold, so he's not going directly to Castle Age or anything. Excuse me. Ghazi is getting on top of the javelin throwers here, but they do make a connection with the limited aid. This is not where you want your Ghazi to be.
Ay, ay, ay.
Trying to get those oil units out there, and he gets a few, but this looked rough.
Yeah, this is not. I mean, 2 vehicles is nice, but this is not a position you want to be in. I think as Delhi, you do have a site up top secured once again, but at this point, you want to have all 3 sites, right? As you never want to have a similar army numbers
No.
and not full control. And we see more Ghazis getting skewered.
Yeah, Warspite slipping up a little bit, loses his wall archers here, and loses those Ghazi that he was raiding with. He did secure himself the top sacred site, and now what's the plan?
If that back wall wasn't built, I think we might have been able to build that front wall in time.
I'm not gonna say
Nah.
you're absolutely right, but you're absolutely right.
I mean, we do have a beautiful back wall, so I don't know.
It's true. We also have 24 Tower of Victory archers against 28 limited A and 9 Javs. So the numbers are good. The numbers are looking nice.
But the thing, I mean, you can't really catch them off. I don't know. There's 28 limited A.
Yeah, it takes a while to kill those. I think you need 13 archers to one-shot a limited A through shield wall. It's a little ridiculous.
I mean, maybe if he actually positions his archers behind, in between the base of Valdemar and the army, it might be able to be good. I think he's kind of... Is he moving towards there? No, he's just keeping his archers at base. I think if you just cut it off, it might be good. It might be a good engagement in that case. Oh, Scholar goes down.
Oh god, and Vald is going castle. Yeah, Warspite's not super happy with this game right now. He does have a giant archer ball, and he does have the steel arrow now, and Vald's army is all on their lonesome all the way up here. So this could be a really good engagement for Warspite. Let's see if he can make it work.
Yeah, but the thing is, now he can retreat towards his base, right? When I was saying, if he can circle around through the, what's it called, the stealth forest, and he kind of position himself between the... Now the spears really don't have anywhere to go except away from the base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Ghazi's going for another round. Going for a fake charge, but limited A turn around. Archers take more pokes, but Golden Horde is already done. And we're only controlling one sacred site because we don't have a second scholar.
I think the got sniped, and we have 2 barracks. So one pumps Varangian guards, I assume, and the other one gets the upgrade.
Looks very likely. Valdemar doesn't have enough gold to immediately get everything he wants. And Warspite is knocking at the door, but yeah, really, you want to have those walls finished. You want to have that middle sacred site and the bottom sacred site, and it's just not happening. So are we just going to full commit to feudal at this point? Also,
I mean, you can't. You can't. I don't know. I don't think you can at this point. There's 23 spears. What are you gonna make versus Varangian guards? I mean, in this matchup, you want those 3 sites, especially against this immobile army comp. You want to be able to, catch them off guard and kind of put them in between, right?
This is not a horrible fight for Warspite. He can kite everything here to death if he so chooses. I'm actually surprised that Vald goes for the Varangians, But he's immediately going for teardrop shields for the extra attack speed as well. And it's also gonna increase the movement speed of the Limitane.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wanted to see cataphracts. Oh well.
I mean, you have to kind of drop down stables, right? You probably better use for that wood. I'm not. You're probably adding more barracks instead of stables. I don't know.
I know. I just want it.
I mean, to be fair, you can actually 2 cataphracts can go around every food resource and kind of completely shut that off. So I mean, could be something. I don't know.
Yeah. Vault also doesn't have a scout anymore. I'm surprised that he's not just being annoying with like 1 cavalry unit to decap sites. But this is a great fight for Warsp1te. He still has 24 archers here.
I am very surprised as to how this one. I think that was very premature by Valdemar taking that fight. You just stay behind your walls and try to, because we lost our entire Jav back line, right?
Yeah, every single all unit is dead at this point, and the Ghazis paired with all of these archers actually take the Varangians down fairly quickly. And these Varangians, they cost so much. Yeah, Warsp1te is slowly losing this fight, but look at the destroyed value. It's just going up and up and up. But yeah,
Yeah, this
there's
is
also...
surprising to say the least. But I mean, and he's aging up. Like, is that what you're gonna say, right?
I was gonna say there's 20 olive groves pumping away, but yeah, he's also aging up. House of Learning is coming in. Give me all them war elephants.
Let's see. Did he get any relic? He got 1 relic. So Valdemar has 1 relic in the winery, so it's gonna give a good amount of oil for those merc units. And the thing about Javs, for me at least, is that in Castle Age, I feel like I'd much rather have longbow or I don't know. It just feels like the camels. I'm not a huge fan of the camels, is what I'm saying.
Camels are really nice against Cav, obviously. They're decent against any melee comp, really. First Wololo coming out. Scholar driving the Varangians back, but probably gonna die now. Okay, never mind. They just want to decap.
Although pretty quickly, Valdemar remasters up and now has the military advantage. So this is the problem with the Byzantines. It doesn't really matter if you lose a fight. You have that olive grove transition. I mean, right now, Delhi doesn't have a food transition, right? It doesn't have a farm transition.
Yep.
But it's already done for Byzantines.
I mean, this is Lipody, so he has a little bit of leeway. There's extra berries he can move to. He also didn't take his deer pack all the way in the corner. He's moving there right now. But that is also very finite. So I think another 5 minutes and then the food is done. Let's see. Gonna get the crossbow range first, then honed blades, then hardy rations. I always get hardy rations second. I love hardy rations.
I mean, you want those 2 upgrades for your men-at-arms, and your those are kind of the 2 upgrades you go for. I mean, it is a great technology. Don't get me wrong. It's like a wheelbarrow on steroids.
Okay, Valdemar is gonna move straight into the base. There's 5 crossbows, 12 men-at-arms for Warsp1te, so it looks like he will be able to hold this. I'm a little sad we don't see any elephants, but you know, I'm not surprised.
You know what I'm sad that we haven't seen today, even though we've casted a few Delhi games so far? We haven't seen pro scouts. Asclad, no pro scouts.
He has pro scouts. He finished the tech. He's not using it.
I know, but there's no scouts around doing professional work. They're just you know,
amateurs
traveling out in the amateurs.
Yeah, Vault is moving all over this Delhi base. It's looking a little grim. The crossbows have been scattered and are getting taken out. Men-at-Arms mass, though, is nice. No honed blades just yet.
But like this is something else, right? Against Jab contract, Delhi and Castle is actually pretty good because you have great men-at-arms, and then if the Byzantine player goes for crossbows, which is kind of weird, you can have amazing archers with extra range. So I think the comp-wise, Delhi versus Byzantines and Castle, the units-wise is good. The only problem is the eco, right? The eco difference is just so huge by that point.
Yeah, if we look at the income per minute, yeah, 1,500 food for Valdemar, just 900 for Warsp1te, and everything else is also in favor of the Byzantines. But Warsp1te getting his first keep very soon. I wonder where he's gonna drop it. Does he need to secure himself food? Is he just gonna drop it on a sacred? I guess if you drop it here on the left side where Valdemar's second army is right now, right on the gold, it's gonna secure those berries, it's gonna secure the corner with the deer and the sacred side.
Yeah, I think that would be a good spot. Now, I do want to say that we were kind of criticizing that wall, but the south, sacred side has been safe for a good while. So
Yeah.
maybe we're wrong.
Yep, Warsp1te was right, we were left. Let's see. Valdemar, look at that yellow line, though. It's so much. He's even bringing forward villagers. Does he? Yeah. Valdemar's about to drop a keep right where we talked about the Delhi keep would be. Or is he even
Yeah.
gonna go more aggressive?
Oh, maybe just by me production.
Oh my god, if he drops it
Yeah.
on the production, this game is done.
Yeah, yeah. No, all the production buildings are all together.
Yeah. Right there in the middle is a nice spot for a keep. Wouldn't you say?
I mean, it's perfect. It's like cozied up. It's like,
Oh no.
oh my goodness, this could not be a better spot for a keep.
Poor
I
spy.
mean, once you see this, you kind of have to. Where are the men at arms?
He has 18 men at arms, but Valdemar has 27 Varangians. And look, the keep is up.
I mean, now you can't make any more units. I don't know what. The game's over at this point.
It's fine. This is just a setup because there's a stable with a scholar inside right next to it. He's gonna make war elephants out of this. He just baited the keep here to destroy it.
I mean,
Could I be coping any harder? I'm not sure.
I'm not even sure. One or two elephants might. I don't know how fast they get rid of a keep. I don't think very fast. Yeah, and it's called. And I mean, there's nothing to do at this point. So.
Yeah, he was super dead. Good early, and then he just didn't get the momentum he needed to transition to castle fast or to get that Delhi death push going. Just the sacred sites weren't there.
Yeah, I mean, as Delhi, you just need a bigger advantage much earlier. You need those sites much quicker. You need to hold those sites. You need to wall, which he did wall. But you need to keep those sites and then kind of suffocate Byzantines until you get that. I mean, Byzantines is going to be able to break out eventually, but by that point, you want to have those sites for a long time for that eco boost. Is there a coastal cliff? Does it actually have? Yeah, it does, right?
Yeah, it does have deep sea fish. You know, the best part about it is if you play that on Nomad and your villager spawns down there, or, 3 of your villagers spawn down there, you still can't build a dock because there's no space. I was a bit salty about that.
Did that happen to you, Ascalad? I don't know why. He's very passionate about it.
I quit that game pretty quickly. Anyway, we're going into the second game. It is going to be Mali versus Jeanne d'Arc. You've got Valdemar here in the southern spawn, playing the Malians. Back gold here, nice. Second gold is a little bit forward to the side, and the other one is all the way in the corner, so not too shabby for him. And Warspite playing with Jeanne. Why is his gold so far away? I guess this one is also...
Yeah.
No.
No,
Warspite is
maybe
further.
it's because...
It's the angle?
Yeah, it feels like his maybe it's the slope, maybe. It looks farther away.
Like, I can't tell. I think it's farther away.
No, I think yeah, it's definitely farther away. If you look at the range for the TCs, yeah.
But yeah, anyway. We once again have a chance to see a Jeanne d'Arc tower rush. What do you think are the chances of that?
I mean, I wouldn't recommend that at this point. It's a back goal. You got to walk pretty far. That JD is going to be walking pretty far, but
you can walk past the TC though. You don't have to go all the way around. You can go in a straight line.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see it, but I'm not counting on it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of traumatized after that Prairie game, which we were trying to see that double tower rush, and we didn't even get a single one.
Yeah, but we did see a lot of aggression and pure knight play, so that was nice.
No, yep, that was good. Maybe we'll get. Was that who was that? Was that Warsp1te?
That was Warsp1te. Warspite against
so it
Dragonlance.
might be. And Royal Bloodline on this map is, as I've learned myself personally, is pretty strong. Maybe.
I feel like if you go castle while Mali cowbooms and goes castle, you're in for a world of pain. But I might be wrong about this.
Yeah, I don't know how you would. You just got to go full on aggression and hope it works. I don't know. There's other options because Malians can deal with the castle age much better than most civs can. They have a direct counter for every single unit you can make in a castle age, right?
Yeah, except for like veteran archers, because veteran archers don't really have a counter if you're in feudal.
Veteran. I guess the jabs are
Jabs are okay, but veteran archers do so much damage, and you can master them.
They
real
can
cheap.
kill the jabs. Yeah. But I mean, that's a very niche scenario, which I'm not sure is gonna. By the time you get a good mass of veteran archers, well, I guess that would be after you're doing aggression, right? You have a big bowl of archers already, and then you go castle and get the veteran upgrade.
Like you're kind of forced to go aggressive against Mali. You can't just let them have their way. And yeah, with the back pit mine here, I still don't hate the tower rush idea. But yeah, you just aggress, force out enough units that you can possibly go castle age and maybe men-at-arms rush them. But possibly, maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing about men-at-arms is you make men-at-arms, it's all cool, but then they already have probably 2 racks, and they can just pump, what's it called? Musafati. And yeah, I guess you have archers, but you can't. The thing about men-at-arm spam, and while your opponent's in field age, is that you want to raid, right? And you can't really be everywhere with your archers. You're not gonna be able to have access to the vills, I think.
Yeah, it's just rough attacking Malians, and hey, how long are they in the game now? Like 4 seasons. I still am not sure about how to attack a Malian base correctly.
I mean, I'm sure if their gold is forward, you just rally to the gold. But if it's like that and your reinforcements can, we do stable. Is that stable from Malians? It is.
Stable opening, and we see warriors. Vault, can you please make pro scouts? Is there a mill? No mill, just okay. He's not going pro scouts. He's just going to go into an extra warrior scout and do what with it exactly?
I don't.
Okay, he's attacking the gold right now. If the upgrade comes in, it's now a warrior scout, and Warsp1te recognizes it. Body blocks, and cannot save the will. I mean, Vault is gonna take this trade, even if he loses the scout. 100% worth.
He's gonna lose it, but yeah, it's definitely worth it. What do you think about the stable? I mean, I guess it paid off a little bit because you got a veil, but normally, I'm not sure against French you'd do this unless you're going.
Hate it. I think the kill was nice, but it was not worth going for a stable for that.
Yeah.
The only thing is, well, he lost his scout. Now he remade a second one and didn't have to do that from the TC, which would have cost him a will. But yeah, in general, I don't like feudal so far. I think they're way too overpriced for what they're worth.
I think he's mostly on scouts now, so it might actually be eventually a pro scouts play. Just 3 scouts. I don't know if he's making more, but he's making some obligatory spears, of course. But
what is he cooking?
Yeah.
What is the bad cooking? I am very much looking forward to see what his next move is. So far, it's just make a few donzo, get a few walls up. And he didn't add any extra houses on his pit mine, didn't add a second pit mine either. And it's Pro Scouts! Woohoo!
Let's go. I'm finally I get something. I mean, if he can manage to steal even one pack, one deer pack is already being walled in, so that might be a little difficult. But the far top one could be up for grabs.
Yeah, he can actually move past the School of Cavalry. Sure, it's dangerous, and the vault is gonna be trapped here. Warsp1te scouts it when he moves past. You can't really do that.
Yeah, I don't think the TC fire is gonna be the main concern there. I think it's the knights that are gonna be rallied there now, since the scouts are being seen.
Scout though, is he gonna take another kill here? No, that knight does too much damage. Well, if you're Warsp1te in this situation and you see all of them warrior scouts running around, are you worried for your deer?
Oh, he clicked on the other side of this wall, so I think he's gonna lose that one too.
Yeah.
So this pro scouts might be not too many people on the professional team.
Yep. I mean, he's got 3 professionals still. They're gonna be effective at what they do. And there's the top side deer that Warspite knows about. So we'll see. We'll see if he takes steps to defend that. 4 has been taken down, and we see 8 villagers moving out.
Warspite actually went with the barracks instead of the regular archer that you would. Now Valdemar's going really heavy into spears in response to the knights, of course, but I don't know about the spear play from Warspite.
Yeah, not too sure. He's moving towards the top side now. Vault is just moving out here to build this wall. I mean, Vault is basically almost fully walled at this point. Let's see here. Can he scout this? He didn't bring a scout, so he doesn't even know that this villager is here. Jeanne, though, moves in. What is the vision? He should... Yeah, he sees the vill at the corner. But he can't take the fight. It's too many donzos. And the +1 extra melee armor makes it so he can't really stick around.
The thing about professional scouts is that, you know, how they made it easier, so you can just click on the deer and it goes right back.
Yep.
The thing about that is, if it's like an opponent deer you're trying to steal and it's behind the base or kind of off the sides where you don't want your scouts to go directly back, you still have to kind of do the old school shift click. But it's definitely really easy for the close ones, close deer packs.
Been there, done that. Already delivered deer right under my opponent's TC.
Still no second pit mine. I think he's just trying to be safe, wall up, and then get that second pit mine.
Yeah.
3 spears already almost for Warspite, and there's only 3 scouts, and those are for pro scouts. So I don't know the 3, because Valdemar's not making any sofa.
Yeah. Like, this was just for his food economy. Gonna drop those deer off, gonna just eat through them. And slowly add in more and more of those cows. No archery range or anything. He's going for a market. What are we buying or selling?
Maybe too much wood?
Potentially. Few knights here go down at the top side. The wall gets finished. And the Donzo actually doing a great job. Even if they fall quite low on health. Warspite keeping his own deer in reserve. I'm very scared of Walt just breaking through the wall eventually and grabbing those.
Yeah, double archery range, right? Coming up. Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, double archery range, archery production is on. We still have the single barracks slowly pumping away, and we don't have any knight production right now, even though he would have the resources. So, did we just switch to archers to fake out more production while we go castle? No, more knights coming now.
Yeah, I don't know about, because I don't think that would be a good amount of units and archers in queue. So, more knights coming in, like you said. The other thing is, actually, I don't know if there's an archery range. There is no archery range from Valdemar. So, actually, these archers have the, opportunity to do a lot of damage if they can get through the walls.
Yeah, absolutely no counter right now for the mass archer play. Valdemar being very greedy here. Already has 9 cows out. 10 cows actually, but he just ate one. And Warspite is knocking at the front door and getting thrown some spears.
Yeah, because I was going to say spears are somewhat decent versus... as a front line versus jabs, but there is no jabs, so the spears are not really doing much. I guess there's a front line you can do versus Donzos, but you want archers, I guess.
Let's see here. Vault has now taken the complete deer pack from the top side. Some knights have broken through, find the pit mine, but don't really find any villagers. And these guys are now trapped in here. Where are the Donzos? Are you gonna move out? Yeah, okay, he's moving forward. And he does see the archers. So any reaction to that? His reaction is Musufari. And double archery range. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say I don't think he can defend this pit mine at all right now. Not even close.
Thanks, Simon. Hold up. Let me flip the score. It all depends on who's making the who's making the lobby every time, so gets switched around a bit. Did I say thanks, Simon? Wow, can't even distinguish these people in pink anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
They're all the same to
I
me.
think it's Gilly.
All right, Warsp1te has so much food. What is his situation at home? So he's got 2 of those guys consecrated here. I mean, this is like deceptive. If you're used to French macro and you play Jeanne, suddenly you have all of that food because what? Yeah, you're paying 25% less.
I think he was also on boar, right? And he's actually moving up towards the deer, and he's gonna be very disappointed when there's only one deer up top. So his food's gonna take a hit pretty soon.
Yeah. Are we having warrior scout raids on the reinforcement lines to kill knights? Okay,
I guess it's good.
This is
Now you have
the new
spears, very
reality.
useful.
Okay, Valdemar's he was trying to go up to Castle Age. I think he just cancelled that plan and queued up some more units. Jeanne coming in now, and there's really not a whole lot of range units here to do anything to Jeanne. 7 javs are coming out as we speak. Knights get thrown away, unfortunately, right in the middle of the spears. And Jeanne is now sitting on the pit mine.
Yeah, I think Warsp1te is actually committing to spears just so he can counter or kind of soft counter the jabs actually, and I actually don't mind that. I think it's good, especially because you have a good amount of melee units to burn down these houses and kind of burn down the pit mine. But we do see an age up coming through for Valdemar.
Yeah, the burn is really nice. I think that's the main reason why you go for a lot of spears. Now 22 archers against 9 javs, 12 donzos. No way in any reality can Valdemar win this fight, but he forces out the heal from Jeanne. Jeanne can't really engage, can't cleave, and Vald just pulling back towards his arrow-slitted tower, and H-up is about to hit.
The knights in this game have not had a great time.
Yeah, and keep in mind, the veteran upgrades for the Malians are faster and cheaper.
So for even, yeah, oh, actually, did I not know that? I think I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's great. Mali hits Castle Age and you're like, okay, I'm in your base, I'm gonna kill you now. Wait, 30 seconds later, why are they all upgraded already? And didn't I deny your gold?
Yeah, I think that might make sense because now that I think back, they do get their upgrades a little too quick when you're diving their TC and trying to do that all in.
And here comes the ram, but the issue is, yeah, the ram is like half a minute too late. Immediately queues up the Donzo upgrade. And what's the play here? Okay, other upgrades coming in. How do you counter 26 archers, 26 spearmen in this situation? I guess you just go for what you already have, right? No reason to switch up. No reason to add any sofa at all.
I mean, you can instead of sofa, you can go for Musafadi. What is he upgrading? Is he upgrading?
Spears are somewhat okay against Musafadi.
Yeah.
Okay, big fight now. Jeanne has to run again. Just barely makes it out alive. Cannot engage at all. Can't be anywhere close, but she can soak up experience. Level 3. Come on, give me the summon. And... well, did he whiff? Oh no. He moved her. It whiffed.
Oh, when you move, it cancels it, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I hope she doesn't die before she can...
He really wanted those 3 men at arm. They were kind of important. But yeah, look at that. Warsp1te coming in. Still has an army going strong. But we saw that earlier with Gully. And we know how that one ended. Donzo numbers, though, very low. And without the Donzos, you cannot deal with Jeanne. She's just going to soak up all the arrow fire. And Warsp1te, he's having so many resources. I don't know. Just please commit to this push. It's looking good.
Yeah. 3 so yeah, he is going into sofa now because all the spearmen I mean, most of them, I guess, have been dying under TC. But more spearmen being queued, so it's just going to be spearman archer all in with 2 rams. I mean, the cows are probably going to go down at this point. Oh,
That cleave, he can't go for another one. I don't think he has one in the tank. But yeah, cows are being taken out, and it looks like Warsp1te will not be having this game taken from him. There's a big difference to the earlier push. We have 2 rams up and going. All the cows are going down. Yeah, wow. Nice push. Really nice timing here. I thought he was just too late and Vald would hold here, but no.
I think the spears, that many spears is kind of the clutch move.
Yeah, the spears were doing real well. I thought he was just getting the spears for extra burn, but they actually turned out to be a real good fighting force. Jeanne tanks the entire town center for half a minute and dies.
Oh, gonna die. Yep, he's dead. Dead.
But doesn't matter. Like, there's
Royal Institute coming up. Warsp1te's a fan.
yeah, I don't know what the Royal Institute does for him right now because he has 0 units that will get buffed by any of the techs there. Or is that true? Does it have the Jeanne techs? Wait, where's the Institute?
Yeah, it's got the I mean,
Yeah.
you can also get that from a blacksmith, though, can't you?
Yeah, but it's cheaper here.
Oh, right. I mean, also you can also go for crossbows against what's it called? Sofas, but I don't think Valdemar is going to be around that long to be able to mass as many units.
I mean,
yeah, he's going for men at arms, which is the right call. Yeah.
He's hanging in there, and Valdemar now suddenly has so much food to work with because of all of these dead cows lying around. If he just had more villagers to cover them, he actually didn't take that much damage.
I was like, wait, he doesn't have that much. It's just 100 food, and I was like, oh, you mean like on the ground?
Yep, it's all on the ground. He needs to rebuild the ranches, which is 100 wood per ranch, and he needs to remake all of those cows, which is how much is a cow these days? 90.
Now, even if they're not in the ranches, as long as they're alive, they're gonna give you passive food. But a lot of dead cows on the ground, so
yeah. So yeah, Valdemar is still alive for now. Warsp1te is going into Arbalists. Did he get the Gambesons? He did get Gambesons as his first technology. Good call.
And I assume he's looking at the what's it called? The stirrups? Is that what it's called?
The stirrups, yeah. I mean, that's very expensive.
Yeah. I mean, you only have 3 at this point. You don't need, you just gotta mass up units and push. Just maybe a few more men at arms, but he's making a lot of Mustafati, right? So maybe not.
Yeah, if you see that as Warsp1te, I guess you just mix in archers.
I mean, at this point, spears, since you have so many of them, and a few men at arms should be able to do the trick. We'll see what happens in terms of how he holds, because he can pump a lot of Mustafati. This is the Malian economy, even without all of their cows.
Yeah, tower gets taken out, houses get taken out. It's just more damage that Valdemar has to repair rather. And Jeanne is just going for a little detour through the Malian base, tanking a lot of Pokeboy hits. I don't know about that one, but yeah, he sees the 9 Mustafati in that mix. And the reaction will be more spears.
There's no scout with Warsp1te army, so if he didn't show the Mustafati, he could have stealthed his way around.
Yeah, he was literally hitting Jeanne with it. No, Jeanne is not a scout.
Yeah.
Oh, Villager's gonna get on top of those rams. They're not being protected right now. Jeanne should really be over here cleaving villagers. But either way... Oh, Jeanne has another summon ability ready. Let's see if it whiffs again. Oh, God, those cleaves!
Ooh! Is that 4 vil? 3 vils?
Did you know that level 4 Jeanne cleave one-shots vills?
Really?
it is beautiful. I was passing by a gold mine and then the gold mine was empty.
Wait, without textiles, I assume.
Without textiles. With textiles, they survive with like 5 HP.
Yeah.
But yeah, that guy didn't
Yeah, I
have
don't.
textiles. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I think there's no way back for Valdemar here.
Yeah, he's a little dead.
A little bit.
Good.
He's making spears. Warsp1te is doesn't really care.
So yeah, the new French way to play. Don't make knights, just make
Mass spears.
spears. It's all good.
I mean, to be fair, some knights were made. They just weren't very long lived.
They were very decorative, like them.
They're morale boost.
Oh, do you have a heroes hotkey bound? Do you have a Jeanne hotkey?
Um, it's not working for some reason. I usually have a control F1 just to find a hero button, but it's not working right now.
Okay, I don't have that set. I should probably set it up just on some arbitrary binding. Or I just carry on using a control group. He really doesn't like that summoning ability.
Does he have? He has on one stacked up, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And Valdemar really likes to be in this game. I'm not sure. I would be a little depressed at this point in time, but he's firmly believing.
I mean, Warsp1te is doing the Holy Wrath ability pretty well, but we're not getting our Man-at-Arms, man. I guess it's not. They get immediately countered by the Musafati, right? But
Yeah, they do. Oh, he's using it. There they are. Let's go. Let's go, boys. And I mean, a Castle Age Man-at-Arms will actually beat a Feudal Musafati, and looks like it will also beat a Castle Age Musafati. Are these guys even heavy?
yeah, it felt like they weren't getting as much damage as a regular Man-at-Arm. I don't know.
Wait, you never heard of Warsp1te Rumson? He's like the best Taiwanese player out there. And I hope Troy's not here and corrects me on this, because I don't know a second one. And I'm not gonna admit that. But yeah.
In the same, what's it called? I think Knock Knock was in the stages, right? He's a Taiwanese player too, as far as I know.
Okay. I'll set it on follow a scout because I really need some tissues because my nose has been completely clogged up for the last 20 minutes, as possibly you could hear.
Sounds good. I'll just say a few things and then. Okay, hold up. Let me get here. I mean, we can also see. Let's see. Let's get a caster mode here.
Getting in caster
Is it
mode.
through?
I'm gonna follow the Khan because the Khan is fun. And yeah, what's your favorite Civ is a question in chat while I go leave and be right back.
What's my favorite Civ? Not. This is a hard question for me because It's kind of like, what's your favorite movie? I've spoken about this before, but I like aggressive civs. I think the first, like I said, the first civ I played was Ottomans, and then French, Mongols, Delhi, stuff like that. Just kind of aggro civs where you don't have to worry about late game macro or even middle game macro. Is good with me. Okay, and this matchup, I mean, immediate racks down for Warsp1te, so it looks like it is going to be a spear fest. Yeah, Valdemar's also getting the wood necessary for the racks, and he's keeping the. I know you guys can't see it, but I promise it's there. Valdemar's keeping that villain, close to Ubu, so he can get that racks right away. So it does look like it's going to be a spear fest.
That always feels bad to me to have that guy standing there for like 10 seconds where it does nothing. Also, hey, I'm back. What was Yak's favorite civ and why was it Rus?
What Rus? I'm not even sure I like Rus that much.
What?
I just, especially with the recent changes. I mean, I said I
love the
played
new
Ottomans
changes.
first. I played Ottomans first, and I said, Delhi, Mongols, French, stuff like that. Just aggro civs I prefer. Is what my official answer was.
But Rus is back to Golden Gate play. It's beautiful. And
it's too much work. You have to think about that. Kremlin's better. You just plug it down. It gives you wood. It gives you some emergency defenders, and you're fine. It's too much work.
But look, hear me out here for the Golden Gate argument. You can have whatever shitty macro you want, and you can just switch it immediately.
Now that is true. That is true.
And you look so good doing it.
It's all planned. I'm not floating this much wood. This is all for selling it so I get extra gold. Genius. You
Exactly.
get 20% on top of the wood, and then you also get a bunch of gold. So I mean, yeah, I can't argue with that, right?
You can actually, like, I was watching Anatan earlier, and he got asked, yeah, should I play Ruse? And then he's like, nah, it's not good. It's not good. Don't do it.
Anatan said Roost is not good or Golden
Mm.
Gate's not good.
New Ruse in general. And I was very sad hearing that, because I like the new Ruse. Okay, let's focus on this game, right? We've got 3 Dragon Spears out, and we've got 3 regular spears with 1 double production coming. So who's winning here?
I mean, Defender's advantage is to Warspite, but it looks like he's not really doing Defender's situations. He's actually going for a tower rush with interesting. You see the Vil going forward.
Wait, Warspite is
the
pulling a Vil? No.
Yeah, in the middle.
You mean Vault.
Gotta-
Vault is going for the tower rush, which is perfectly fine. Oh, actually, Vault gets caught out here by the spears, and he only has 3 of them right there. So he can't really take this fight immediately. Poke, poke, poke. But he has 6 spears in total. Warspite actually adding in another one when he sees the villager crossing. So that's a lot of commitment on his side.
Yeah, I meant Valdemar, but I mean, you can't really go for a tower rush when you're both amassing spears. There's only 1 spear on the offensive for Warspite, and there's going to be plenty of spears at home. But it looks like he does catch one off guard in the middle.
Yeah, taking a lot of damage here. Wait, that's a dead Khan.
Oh
wow!
Oh yeah.
That guy probably died real quick. Oh my god! And the Vil is almost running straight into the spearman there. So yeah, I think Warspite is easily going to be able to hold this for now, but there's 4 more spears on the way.
You gotta make sure you do an attack move, though. Yeah, okay.
Oh, Warspite actually overshooting the gold quite a bit there. 269 at this point.
No, that's why I don't know if you pull the Vil right away, because this, 1 Vil from Valdemar has been idle this entire time, running back and forth, so.
Yeah, it's been dead for the last 2 minutes.
I'm not sure this is the fight you want, though.
No, this is not great. You can
down.
take out 2 spears here, 3 spears of Valdemar's, but you're losing what's that? 4 dragon spears? That's horrible.
I don't know why he's still staying here. He just lost 2, and then he's gonna lose a 3rd spear. That's.
He's gonna lose all of them.
You gotta run away.
Yeah, is Vault gonna pull another villager here? No, he's going feudal right now.
I mean, this would be the time to pull a Vil.
Yeah.
If you're ever gonna pull a Vil, but oh, he's aging up with freaking 100 Vils.
Yeah, 10 on the Aachen, and honestly, this gold is still outside of TC range. This mining camp is still outside of TC range, and he only has 2 spears against Valdemar's 7. Even if you upgrade them to feudal age because you're forcing out this Aachen chapel, I'm not sure you're winning this.
I think Warspite was in a good position, but he lost so many spears. You can't afford to lose, especially against Uvu double production. I mean, how many spears? 4 spears was lost?
Yeah. And the real scary part about all of this is Valdemar just put up his dock.
Yeah.
Does Warspite know? Let's see. Scout is moving all the way around, so he's going to the correct pond. And his waypoint is actually right next to the dock, so he's gonna run straight into it, find it. So that's nice. Knows that there is some investment made on the water. But what's Warspite's move? Are we just gonna wall up and go fishing ourselves? Or what's the plan here?
Oh, I completely forgot. Now he can go Mangudai, right? So I don't know. Is he gonna go Archer or is he gonna go Mangudai? I assume it's gonna be. Yeah.
I think you.
Oh wait.
I would open Mangudai, like 2 Mangudai, 1 Khan Hunter.
Yeah.
Be your most annoying self. So yeah, Warspite also going for the dock after seeing Valdemar's. Fishing boats are cute, and what's the plan here? He's gonna find the archery range in a second. And look at that, it's regular archers because we already know Valdemar hates fun. Never, no,
Ay, ay, ay.
he went pro scouts last game. I can't rightfully say he hates fun anymore.
Yeah, but I'd rather. Oh my God, the con.
2 pokes. 2 pokes is all it
Maybe
takes.
that's why he doesn't want to go Mangudai.
Possibly.
Just one step and you're evaporated.
But you have extra range. You have like half a second longer to react with all of this stealth forest here going on.
No, that is true. I guess the counter to that is pretty harsh too. I guess the OTD archers. The thing is, I don't think you can afford archers at this point while going fishing, right? So I think
No.
Mangudai probably would have been nice.
You really can't afford the archers, but what you can do if you have fishing going on and you have this Aachen Chapel here, is you can go men-at-arms.
Yeah. No, he does have an archer range down. I think he was assuming Mangudai.
Yeah, but like you kind of have to react to it. If you see the archery range. Okay, second dog. That is real greedy here. And I mean, Valdemar sees the scout hanging around here, kind of shows what's going to happen. Let's see. Another archery range for Valdemar, so it's just gonna be mass spears. And I think that's the exact correct play that you have to make here. Add in the blacksmith after, go for steeled arrow. And then you can actually deal with the man-at-arms flood in case it comes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see. How does 1 man-at-arm deal with 5 spears and 4 archers? Not very well.
I mean, it's just too many units. He gets 1 spear and he dies, basically, right? Yeah. Is that? Oh, okay.
Okay. Got a tower here in the woodline for Warspite. I would be so nervous with this Aachen here and the woodline blocking my view. I would have put the tower right in between both woodlines, just so I don't get towered on the backside.
I mean, you can see if you're getting towered, right?
Okay, I guess, yeah, he has enough vision now. He has cut a hole through there. So yeah, what's the plan here? Valdemar has stacked up a lot of resources. 12 on the gold. Looks like a castle play to me. And he has a stable prepared.
Yeah. Ooh, it's gonna be... I was gonna say, Khan dies a 3rd time.
I mean, that's 1 poke and he's down to like almost half health.
Yeah.
little rough there. Yeah, Warspite was very greedy here, putting up the 2nd dog. He hasn't used it too much yet, because he also went for an archer. Oh, Valdemar docked his pawn. Yeah, rough. No reaction just yet. Saves the fishing boat, but he only has 3 garrison slots. And this Hulk is queued up behind 3 more fishing boats, so it's gonna be a while.
I don't think you want more fishing boats, because we don't have space for them to be safe.
Stab readout coming out for Valdemar. I mean, he has food eco through the fishing, so extra gold is nice for just that big old spam. He still hasn't cancelled the fishing boats. I don't get it.
He's very passionate about fishing.
Yeah, and Vald is actually adding in his own Hulk, so by the time that guy ever comes out... Wait, this is... No, this is actually... Oh, now it's on patrol. Fishing boat is on patrol. Let's see if it can dodge. Nope. It really can.
Oh, dodge 1. Close.
So yeah, Warspite still trapped in Feudal Age, and Valdemar actually has a nice archer mass here, sniping a bunch of villagers there right under the tower, and then just running away! 1.25 move speed. When I see that, and I know I'm depending on kiting, I just wish people would build a tower in their base and move the deerstone forward. I wish that would happen more often.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the main reasons people would go for deerstones before the buff, right? Especially like a Mongol Delhi matchup where you probably don't want to trade right away, at least. You probably want that speedy archers. But yeah, I mean, you either tower rush and then you fight around your tower, or you bring the deer stones forward.
Yeah, let's see here. Warspite is... He still has so many units just all across the map, but he doesn't really see anything. Okay,
He hasn't
there's
scouted.
Vald's army. Archers are still feudal age. And there's no Kurotai, which you would usually expect to see immediately come out. But yeah, Vald is going for men-at-arms behind this. And double production men-at-arms and crossbows.
Oh, what's happening on that left side, the other pond?
Yeah, Spear's
Oh,
burning the
he
dock.
knows about it.
But he's, yeah, he has the junk queued up right there. Junk galley. Archer ship. Alright, it's noted. IRC. We'll take a look at it. Okay, nice move there. For Warspite. I say. Wait, why did the okay, talk to me, Yak. What happened on this pond? Because I had the vision set to Warspites, and he lost his demo ship, but Valdemar's demo ship stayed up. I'm very confused. What happened there?
I was also looking somewhere else, I think, but
Anyway, confusion. But top side dock is slowly going down. But Valdemar at this point, he really doesn't care too much anymore. He's moving his prayer tent forward, grabbing the relics, denying them from Warspite, and Warspite still staying on that feudal man-at-arms train. But there is 5 crossbows on the map already. This is it's scary now. It's a little scary. We have also tons and tons of gold in the bank. What's the plan?
And let's remember, you know, Valdemar went up with Step Red out, so it's all eco-focused at this point.
Yeah. Movement speed arrow comes in. No jam aura here, but it's perfectly fine because these are men-at-arms 1.12 movement speed, and the archers are actually faster, and the crossbows are faster.
The wolves helping out for no reason.
Yeah, there's the Burgrave coming in. How do you feel about OTD Burgrave now?
I mean, I think he assumes that there's not going to be any relics left, so that's probably why he's going for it. And he kind of has to make some army to defend.
Yeah.
The positioning is a little forward to my taste, but definitely good to have extra food. You know, the food saving for those you know, expensive units.
Positioning is really scary here, but yeah. I mean, it's if you look at the math, it's actually very effective. It's actually a lot of discount that you get here for that constantly used production building, if you go infantry, that is.
Yeah.
But I'm still not a fan. Like, because HRE's Burgrave is a victory condition because you just rush it out and then you just kill your opponent with it. This is just eco bonus. And Regnitz is a better eco bonus, if you can make it work.
He got caught, lost how many vills?
Yeah, that's...
Just to get it up.
That's 4 dead vills, and let's see if it stays that way. Tower is not upgraded at all, and Valdemar is just moving right on top of the production here. Does he have... No, it's still feudal age archers, but he has a lot of men-at-arms here and a lot of crossbows. There's also a lot of towers, though.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a little too much damage to be able to come back from 4 Warspite. And also, I think 2 of his... the only 2 men-at-arms he has is guarding that left pawn for offensively. So, which I don't think Valdemar cares right now. He's just trying to pump units.
It was a good dive. Warspite anticipated it, has lots of towers set up to garrison, but like it's still 17 dead villagers at this point, and Valdemar is still sitting on top of the production. You need to target fire all of these towers and the TC on top of all the crossbows and archers, just so you can get out some units. And your food income is horrible because it's only fishing at this point. Everything else is idle.
I think what I've noticed is that Warspite seems to be putting all of his production buildings in one spot, and just like last game.
Yeah.
And especially putting it forward as well. So in these situations where he's under pressure, all of his production is one place, and the opponent just has a camp and you know, yeah.
Warsp1te taps. Valdemar takes the series 2-1. Yeah, good one. But yeah, all of that production super forward there. If you have it spread out in the back, you're
I mean,
probably
at least
you're
you want
probably
the,
still dead.
yeah. I mean, at least you want the what's it called? The burger to be the landmark to be at the back, right? Just to have one safe, because you're going to be producing out of that for sure. So yeah, but I think at that point it's kind of too late. You got how many relics? Probably 4 relics from Valdemar, and also
5.
yeah. I mean, also you got the eco landmark, and he's having fishing, so it's kind of like, what do you do at that point?